Hello, everyone. Today is Monday, September the 20th, 2021, and welcome back to another weather video. You can tell in my voice I don't sound normal. It's because this weekend was just a horrible weekend. I'm sick, currently sick. I don't have COVID, but I am sick. I do have a cold. I had a stuffy nose over the weekend. My throat was sore on Thursday and Friday. And then I was sneezing and coughing a lot. My head was hurting. It was just not a good weekend for me. So I was not going to do no videos over the weekend because I wouldn't be like sneezing and coughing and then blowing my nose in the camera. And I don't want y'all to hear that. Even though I still have a stuffy nose right now, it's like congested because I can smell, but it's still like kind of stuffy. So if you don't like the stuffiness, it's not my fault. It's just that I'm recovering from this cold and I can't stop the cold. I wish I could stop the cold because I hate colds, but yes, my nose is I have a stuffy nose, so I talk very weird. I'm talking very weird like I normally do. So let us talk about this video so we don't have to talk about being sick and having colds. So this video, we're going to talk about the dew points and this fall cool air that will be moving through. We also have two tropical storms out in the Atlantic. We have Peter and Rose. They're not going to really do anything. They just popped up as a tropical storm, but they're not really going to do anything. They're going to move. Peter's going to move to Bermuda. It's not going to impact the U.S. And it's going to probably hit Bermuda as a tropical depression or a low pressure system. So it's not going to do nothing to the U.S. And Rose is way out near the coast of Africa. So that storm is not going to do nothing to us too. So those two storms are out in the Atlantic. They're not really going to impact the U.S., which is good news. So now let's get into this video. The dew points. You can already see these dew points back in back last week. You can see a lot of cooler dew points in the Dakotas and Minnesota. Right now, it's very muggy outside. It's cloudy where I am here in South Carolina. It's very rainy, cloudy day. So that's why I have my light on, because you can't see me without a light on in my room. I have to have the windows open, but it's so dark that you can't see me on my camera. So I got to turn the lights on. But you can see those dew points all the way into Chicago. We're having dew points into the upper 60s and the low 70s. That's muggy, muggy air. It doesn't even feel like the 80s or the 70s in Chicago. But then as we move into tomorrow, you can see that cooler air right behind this cold front is moving into the Midwest. So places like Iowa, you'll go from the 60s today in dew points all the way to the 30s and 40s tomorrow for dew points. Same thing for Minnesota, Wisconsin, down into Oklahoma. Texas will see those dew points going down. Then as we move into Wednesday, the dew points move even east. So places like Illinois, Indiana, y'all going to go from the 60s and low 70s on Monday to the 40s and 50s on Wednesday. And places as far south as Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Austin, Texas, we'll see those dew points in the mid to upper 30s. The East Coast is still going to be pretty muggy, especially the Southeast. It won't be until Thursday until the East Coast will get much of that cooler, crisp fall air that we desperately need. I'm so over summer. I cannot wait for fall. Fall is my favorite month. The first day of fall will be on Wednesday, and I will hopefully make a video on the first day of fall because I love fall so much. But you can see those cooler dew points. We're talking about dew points in the 30s for the Smoky Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. Much of South Carolina, North Carolina will be in the 50s and the 40s in terms of dew points. Much of that muggy air will be in Florida, South Georgia, and the New England area. Y'all in New England, y'all have to wait until Friday into Saturday until those dew points go by. So as we get into Friday, look how much cooler it feels out in the east, except for Florida. Y'all who live in Florida, it's just going to be muggy and just not good, like soupy moisture in Florida. Maine still has those dew points in the 60s, but much of the East Coast will feel that cooler air as we get into Saturday, a little bit of cooler air. And mainly the eastern U.S., much of the U.S. will be under some cool, crisp fall air that we all need at this point because we're over summer. I'm over summer for sure. So as we move, here's the actual temperatures. So as we move into today, today's going to be a really hot one for those of you in Texas and Oklahoma. We're talking about temperatures in the triple digits in some places, the upper 90s. It feels like the triple digits because that muggy air, that humidity is really bad in Texas. So if you got air conditioning, you're lucky because some people don't have air conditioning in Texas. Tuesday, that ridge starts to build in before this cold front moves through, and that brings a lot of warmer temperatures into the mid-south, the southeast, especially for Florida, the Gulf Coast areas will see a lot of muggy, humid, hot air. Then as we move into Wednesday, here comes that cold front moving through. Some places in the Midwest, especially in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, will reach the 50 mark. It's 50 degrees. That's all we're going to get to for those of you who live in those areas. The Northeast will be in the 60s and the 70s. That cooler air hasn't reached the Northeast yet, so it's going to feel even warmer than 70, 60 degrees outside. It's probably going to feel like 80 degrees. And for us, for those of you who live in the Southeast, South Carolina, Georgia, that cooler air hasn't moved in yet, so it's going to feel like the 90s. So it won't be until Thursday until these cooler temperatures move in. Look at the temperatures for Thursday. It's going to be 76 degrees here in Central South Carolina, 72 for much of North Carolina will be in the 70s. Northern Georgia will be in the 60s. The dew points will be fantastic, so it will feel like 60 degrees and not 70 degrees. The Northeast, mainly New York City, New York State, Erie, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh will be in the 50s for highs. So that's some cooler air. Then as we move into Friday, still some good air, cool, crisp air. We do have a little ridge building back into the Oklahoma, Kansas area, but then that will move back into that area. So y'all will get a little bit break in Texas and Oklahoma, but then y'all will get back into those hot temperatures. And then as we move into Sunday, that heat starts to build back up into the eastern U.S. So we're going to get a good, nice welcome into fall this upcoming weekend, and I cannot wait for it. I'll be standing outside, sitting outside the whole day once that cold front moves through my area. Thanks for watching this video for today. I know I sound so weird because I have this stuffy, congested nose, but thanks for watching this video for today, and I will see you on the next one, hopefully on Wednesday, the first day of fall. I will see you guys, so bye.